What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Going on, people? What is happening? Guess what? Y'all know what time it is. It is Wind Down Wednesday.
Yes.
And woo, what you see is what you get. Yes, honey, we are here together in the same place.
Yes.
About to bring it to you all as we always do. But you know how it is. Y'all don't never know what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, who we gonna have on, and all that other stuff. But anyway, welcome. Y'all know who I am. I'm Sandy. I'm sitting here with my sister.
Hey, it's Shanice. Y'all know what time it is. It is the middle of the week. It's hump day and it's Wind Down Wednesday. So we are excited that you tuned in. It's a great day.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
I mean, in all actuality, it really is a beautiful day, people.
Because we living, because we breathing, we're talking about it, we here.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I just said that. I just said, well, at least they're alive. We was talking,
For sure.
Y'all don't understand. We talk about a whole lot of stuff before we even get on here. Even when we get off, we still talking. We were just talking about something. I was like, well, at least they're alive.
That's it.
Especially if you talk to them and you heard their voice. At least you know they're alive and they're doing well, which is a blessing. So we thank everybody for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. What's going on, AJ? What's happening? You've been all on social media lately. I'm like, your life must be good, AJ. Good. Because, I see some people in your life doing some marvelous things. So, kudos to you and them and congratulations. But it is Wind Down Wednesday. I'm sitting here. I'm Sandy and we are with.
Hey. It's your girl Shanice, and we're gonna talk about it like we always do.
Let's talk about it.
It's a little gloomy here today. It's a little rainy,
but
we ain't complaining at all.
No, not at all. So how your week been, sis?
It's been good. It's been hot, super hot, but I'm not complaining because for the longest we prayed, cried, and begged for this kind of weather. So
we did.
Yeah, I'm loving this weather.
I am too. 1 minute is 95, but today, right now, it's like 71 or
right,
70,
like 74 or something.
But I'm not complaining. God is good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So
how about you? How's your week?
Baby, my week is good. My week is really good. In case y'all didn't know, so I went and got the booster number 2. So I got the second booster because when you're over a certain age, you can. Well, when you're over 50. You can, and you're welcome, AJ. You're welcome.
No problem.
So when you're over 50, you're allowed to go get the second booster.
Okay.
So I went and got the second booster on Tuesday. Arm a little bit sore. Didn't have no side effects, no fevers, no chills, no nothing. So other than that, it was good. My week has been wonderful. And the reason why I took it is because I'm probably going to get ready to do a little bit of traveling.
Makes sense.
Because, I am retired.
Right.
I am retired.
And you should enjoy that to the fullest.
Yes. At all costs. At all costs. Do what I can. So don't ask me what I'm doing, when I'm doing, where you at, because ain't no
telling. She out here in these streets.
I'm out in the streets doing what it do. And my week has been wonderful. But like sis said, this weather, man, but I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. I can open my left eye and right eye. I'm thankful.
It's a new start.
And I can breathe. I can breathe in the fresh air and the good, the goodness of Jesus.
That's right. Amen.
Amen. Because y'all know how we do it. We talk about the Lord on here. So in the meantime, in between time, we're going to talk about some things. Let's talk about it. Tonight's topic. Sis, what is our topic tonight?
So our topic tonight, what we're talking about, it's been so many negatives, so many downers in the news and just everyday, life. People hearing, negative things happen. So we just want to talk about fun things, whether it's a fun movie you saw or a favorite memory of laughs, comedy shows, things like that. We just want to talk about fun things in life. So fun. We're all about fun. Everybody needs a laugh, I think sometimes we don't laugh enough. So, So, I mean, if all of our viewers out there who are tuning in, if you have a memory or a funny story that you'd like to share with us, we love to hear it and read it off. Because we like to laugh.
Yeah, we do love to laugh. We do love, it's so, it really wasn't funny. But, I went to a wedding this past weekend. And the thing about it is I went and I came right back. It's really not funny. It's like, who does this though? Had I stayed for the reception, it probably would have been funny. So, how you do the mother-son dance and the son, the daughter and the father dance.
Yeah.
So the mama was supposed to be dancing with the son.
Right.
And they started playing the music because it's a religious wedding.
Okay.
Mama's supposed to been dancing with the son. They played the mama song or whatever, clean version of the mama song. So the reception music was all church music. They ain't have no, although, the communion.
And water and the wine.
Water to wine. I tried to tell them to let me do it, and I could have stirred it up, but
they weren't trying to hear it.
They didn't let me do it. Exactly. So the mama son song came on. She was like, "Oh, stop the music, stop the music." Everybody like, "What is going on? What's wrong?" She was like, "I'm saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost, and I'm not dancing on that song."
What?
Okay,
so this song is "Mama" by Boyz II Men, Mama.
Yeah, like one of the movies come on. Yeah, Mama, I love you. Ooh, Mama.
Yeah.
Who does that?
That's not. It's funny, but it's embarrassing.
Exactly.
It's very embarrassing.
I mean, it's funny. You think about it now. I'm like, what to say on here? Who does that?
So did she come up with a better song?
She didn't even dance.
Oh,
she told me I'm a renowned evangelist all around the world. And somebody was like, "Well, I don't know who you are." Now that was funny. "Well, I don't know you."
Where I'm from, I ain't never heard of
I
you.
know. Who are you? It's like, really? So, I thought it was, like you said, it's funny, but then it's embarrassing all at the same time. So I was like, oh my goodness. So that's one of my funny tales, but throughout my whole lifespan, I got mass funny stories. But see, all my stories ain't for y'all. Yes, AJ, that was hilarious.
We know you got some, AJ. Give it up.
We know you got a funny tale, so you might as well go on and type it in there. But I was like, who does that? I'm an evangelist. I'm known all around the world. Somebody was like, "Well, I don't know you."
Who are you?
Who are you?
Dang.
So I was like,
and
yes.
Folks, they're gonna speak their mind. They're gonna say what it is.
And the thing about it is, no alcohol was involved, so you can't blame it on the alcohol.
That's true.
Can't blame it on the alcohol because it wasn't none involved.
Oh Lord, poor groom. Oh groom, poor thing.
No.
You know how your mama is. I don't even know why you tried it. That's my thing. You already knew mama. You come on.
Well, I guess he thought maybe, let me see. She might do a little bit of something.
Mama wasn't on it.
But what's going on?
Hey.
What's going on? Shabazula. It was nice seeing you. Yeah, thank you, baby. Yes, honey. I'm not a mystery man. I'm Shaba. I get you. I see. I know who you are. I know who you are. Shabazula, I know who you are. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks. It is always good to see you. So make sure the next time you see me, you do the same thing. And I won't even have to ask that question. Who are you? Because now I know. Everybody look different when they, it's like, because you change your hairstyle. You change your hairstyle. You got shades on. You ain't wearing, so it's different things.
Incognito a little bit.
Exactly. And so it was good seeing you, Shaba.
What I'm finding hilarious is on a lot of these TikToks and stuff that's
Lord.
They are just getting super creative with the stuff that they're coming out with. I mean, it is just really it's crazy. It's insane.
Shaba said, "Yes, I look marvelous." Yes, Shaba. You look marvelous.
You better toot your own horn.
You better show do. Bump, bump. You better blow it loud. Womp, womp. It's what we do. We gonna laugh tonight, y'all. I'm telling you. We're gonna laugh to keep from crying. We're gonna laugh.
Yes.
But those TikToks are hilarious.
Yeah, I love them. I feel like you just sit for hours and scroll.
Go, girl, and you keep laughing at them and laughing at them. Some of them, too, I think they are ridiculous. What up, TK? It's you and Charmin. What's up, Charmin? What's going on? You and Charmin. Hey, TK and Charmin, we talking about some funny ideas, some funny things that's happened to you throughout your years.
Short stories,
some funny short stories. Go ahead on and type them in there.
Yeah, we want to share share some laughs because lately it's been a lot of deaths. All those kids they were killed a few weeks back, and there's just been a lot of killings. Period here lately, and We just want to lighten the mood.
We want to laugh.
We want to have fun, and we want to think about positive things and positive times. So yeah,
we just want to laugh about it and chit chat. Sis was just talking about the things on TikTok, even some of the things on your reels on Facebook and on Instagram are hilarious. Some of those things are just funny. I can recall, it's not funny. I always got the funny but not funny stories. So the unfortunate piece, and me and my daughter, I'll share it. Me and my daughter was going to a softball game, and at the time I was married. My ex had popped both of his quad tendons, so both of his knees was messed up. So y'all remember that movie? What's that movie where she tied him up in the bed and she broke both of his knees?
Oh, Misery.
Was it Misery?
Misery.
She was crazy.
Yes. Misery,
so
yes.
My ex had broke both of his quad tendons, and at the time it wasn't funny. It just wasn't funny. But now it's hilarious because me and my daughter laugh about it now, and that's been some years ago, about 15 years ago, at least, maybe 20, because she is 28. So I took her with me to a softball game. So his knees was messed up, and he had to sit with his knees stretched straight out. They had to go straight out. So we put him in I was like, okay, I'm going to play softball. I'll be back. So we put him in the window. We opened up the window and we sat him in front of the window so he could look out the window and see, everybody that walked by.
Yes.
So we was at the softball field and Courtney was like, Mom, it's time to go. I'm like, yeah, we going. Mom, it's time to go. And he kept calling my phone and I didn't answer. Mom, it's time to go. So when we finally get home, he is in the wheelchair, sitting at the window, crying, but mad all at the same time because he couldn't go to the bathroom, he couldn't move, he couldn't get up, he couldn't do nothing. So we get back and Courtney was like, yeah, Dad. I told Mom, come on, let's leave, because I knew you was still sitting in that chair. And she wasn't even playing ball no more. So we get back and it was really funny. I mean, call me cruel, but that wasn't cruel. But it was funny because we left him sitting in that window and he was just still sitting in the window when we got there.
He couldn't go nowhere.
Because he couldn't go nowhere. Oh, I mean, that was it's funny. That's just a little bit about what I can tell you. That's cruel, but it was funny. It's just like the Misery movie. He was sitting in the wheelchair, couldn't move.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, I'm sure, gave him a
different perspective
on all the hard work that you probably was doing.
Look, pee on yourself if you want to.
You know what I'm saying?
And we might have left the little pee pot there. The little pee thing there. I don't know. It's like,
he said, I don't remember, but hey.
But it was funny at the time. It was, we laugh about it now, but it really, that was probably harsh.
I got a memory of when me and you went to went out of town. I can't remember if it was Indy or Columbus, and there was this impersonator.
Oh, what? No, was that was Atlanta?
Was it Atlanta? There was this Prince impersonator.
That was Atlanta.
But he was dressed like the sweet one. He was dressed like the guy from the commercial that say, "It's the sweet one." And so, we had to get a picture of him. That was
hilarious. He thought he was Prince. He thought he looked like Prince.
Really?
Literally, he thought he looked like Prince. But he was like, "It's the sweet one."
That's how he was walking around. So we was kind of threw off because it's like, I know that commercial they kind of make fun of.
Yes.
He was doing both. So
it's like,
it was funny.
Who are you, Prince or the sweet one?
Right.
He
was a little bit of both.
Or was he Elvis Presley? Because, he thought he was dressed like that too.
Yeah.
I mean, but that was hilarious. I think we cried till we laughed. I mean, we cried till we laughed. So, whoever y'all got some funny stories? Let's hear your funny story. Share it with us.
I know one of my favorite funny movies is Grown Ups. I love that movie. It's super hilarious. If you haven't watched it lately, watch it for a good laugh. We're in some great times right now, but sometimes you got to pull yourself out of it. Watch Grown Ups. That movie is hilarious.
Hilarious. I'm telling y'all, you got to laugh to keep from crying.
For sure.
I mean, I don't care what it is. You got to laugh to keep from crying. So now, okay, this is another funny story. me and Courtney, me and my child always laughing together. We always laughing together. So you know how it is when you go places and I'm dating someone or was dating somebody at the time or whatever. So it's like you do everything in the hotel room, walk around booty naked and all that stuff, right? You really do.
You're free.
Yeah, because they know you, you know them.
Right.
But when you go to the bathroom, now that's a different story. That is a totally different story. So AJ said her favorite funny movie is Liar Liar.
Yes, that's a good one.
That's
too.
funny.
Yes, it is. Jim Carrey is crazy.
Yes, Jim Carrey is hilarious. The one that I like too with him in, what's the green man he was doing it. He kept
the Grinch.
No, he kept changing faces. It's fun.
Oh, the mask.
The mask. Yeah,
yes.
I thought that was a funny one too by him.
Yes.
So I'm in the room, we're in this hotel room, getting ready to get dressed and ready. So you do everything. I'm telling y'all know it. You do everything together. Exactly. So like, okay, so we good. I was like, gotta close the bathroom door. No, you don't. You ain't gotta close it. No.
That's my private time.
I gotta close the bathroom door. So I'm sharing this a while back with my daughter. And she was like, so what'd you do? I said, I had to close the bathroom door. She was like, so what else happened? She was like, was it loud? Did it come out loud? I was like, unfortunately, yeah. She was like, so what did you do? She was like, I put on music. I get on the phone. She was like, I do everything that's what she said. Run some water. I was like, well, I wasn't thinking about all that because I was trying to,
you just gotta go.
Girl,
gotta go.
She was like, oh my gosh. She was like, I can't believe you did that. I was like, well, I ain't gonna let it kill me and hold it in.
Right. It's got to come out.
Everything in you got to come out at some point in time.
For sure.
But it was kind of funny, when she and I talk about things, I think it's funny because there's stuff that you do that you don't never do, especially if you ain't married to the person,
right.
And you ain't been around for.
And at that time, in the spur of the moment, you don't really be thinking about it.
You
Once it's over with and it happened, you think back like, dang, that was funny.
Oh, it was hilarious.
That was kind of funny.
I was like, oh no, I got to close this door.
I was wrecking my brain trying to make sure that this person is not hearing me.
Yep.
In my private time in the bathroom.
And you trying to squeeze your little cheeks. Trying to squeeze.
Don't come out. Don't come out.
Right. Don't come out loud. Don't come out loud. So it's a whole lot of things that happen. Y'all need to laugh a little bit more and cry less. How about that?
For sure.
Because that's exactly what we do. We try to laugh a lot and cry less. So those are some of our funniest things. But I'm sure y'all got some funny stories.
I know y'all do. Y'all ain't even sharing nothing.
Yeah,
y'all ear hustling. Let's hear it.
Hey, what up? What up, Pico? Castellanos, Tulane, Williams.
I know you got some funny to tell us.
Oh, Pico got some funny stories.
Hey, give us a funny story.
I know you got some funny stories, Cole. I know you do. That's my cousin tuning in from Alabama. I know you got some funny stories. We all got funny stories. Exactly. Hey, AJ, everything in you got to come out. My grandma used to say that all the time. You do what it do. You got to make it happen by any means necessary. So there it is.
Hey, better out than
exactly. Stank booty and all. Just know
that shower right next door. It's right next to you.
Yeah, that's all you got to do is jump right in, which is what I did while you're playing. You got to wash it off. Oh my God!
Clean it out, scrub it out.
Exactly.
Hey, yes. And speaking of funny, we do have a comedy show that's coming up. June 26th. It's going to be at the Artsville here in Cincinnati, Ohio. So make sure you stay tuned. We'll post it on the Tuck Radio page. We'll talk more about it throughout the show, but just want to kind of put that button in your ear. You guys come out, support, come laugh, come have a good time. There's so much stuff to do. It's nice outside. Yeah, it's burning up hot, but it's going to be cool on the inside.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Because you ain't got to worry about it at Artsville. It's going to be cool on the inside, and you're going to bring your tissue because you're going to be laughing so hard that your side is going to hurt. I promise you that.
Yes.
So come on out to Artsville on June the 26th.
Yes. And you go to www.holdyoursideent.com for tickets and for ticket information. But again, we'll post that on the Facebook page for Tuck Radio. So yeah, I mean, laugh. Let's laugh. Let's laugh.
Let's laugh. What is funny is I got a crazy dog in this house. And
she does her best to camouflage. Baby. To make sure you guys don't know. that he exists. It's
He
hilarious.
is,
That's hilarious.
Yes, he is cuckoo for Cocoa Puff, like his mama. You know, but he's so excited about when he see people because he love people, but he is cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. And he be running so hard. I'm going to get him one day. He be sliding on my floor when he be running. His feet be going like, shh, but he ain't going nowhere. I'm going to record that one day. When I say funny, that is going to be funny. But what's the stories that you have? We're talking about happy times, some happy memories that you had that you can just laugh about. You know, sometimes we laugh so hard till we cry,
Sure.
you know, because it's so funny. But so what's your story? Type it in. We'll tell it. We'll say it. But thanks for tuning in because we're talking about happy thoughts tonight.
Yeah, we're talking about times of joy. Times of joy, times
Yes.
of excitement, memories. We all make memories. So we're focusing in on the positive memories.
The positive memories.
Yes.
You know, this weekend I was with some people and, you know, we was talking about, you know, because I do, back in the day, I used to go to church a lot. And my mama always made us go to church. You know, I just happened to go to Mobile, Alabama to go to church with my girlfriend, you know, and all the time we just had a blast.
How was it?
Beautiful. But girl, let me tell you something. We had a cousin. Pico, you know who this cousin is, Chain. We called him Chain. Chain.
All right.
He loved my girlfriend, loved her so much. We were already down in Mobile going to church. Girl, he showed up in a lime green suit with the fly collar, and he was in a Ford something.
Looking like a pimp.
Oh my God, looking like a pimp, and came up in the church looking for my friend. Now you talking about when we saw him walk to the doors of the church. When they say the doors of the church are open.
How long ago was this?
Girl, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
He was on his Superfly.
Oh my Lord, he was in a Superfly. When I say we fell out laughing when he walked through the doors, honey, he walked through them doors and we just fell out laughing. And he was like, I'm here to see Sean. I am here to see Sean. Cole, you know Chain, Pico. You know Chain. You know how Chain used to dress. I was like, Lord Jesus, a lime green suit with the fly collar. In Jesus' name, he was there to see my friend Sean. I was like, oh, Lord.
He was there to see her, but a lot of people seen him.
Oh, he was seen when he walked through the doors of the church. He walked through the doors of the church. And Lord knows, everybody and their mama saw him. But when I say that was funny, we all fell out. It's just like, because, you know, the soprano section was off the charts. And we all fell out. We just all fell out. You just should have saw the soprano section in the choir stand. Just like went... And he was there. We knew he was there to see Sean. Boy, you talking about funny. And I just laughed about that with her this weekend. I was like, let me call him because he might make another run up here. Just
it sounds funny and embarrassing, kind of like the wedding.
Exactly.
The mama.
The mama, girl. The mama ought to be ashamed of herself.
Dang, just dance with the baby.
Just dance with the baby. He'll be fine. Always doing something you ain't got no business. And you know how we were with little when we were smaller. We always doing something we ain't got no business. Always.
For sure.
But
we learning. You know,
yeah,
we still learning.
Exactly. Doing what we got to do. You know, I never forget me and my cousin Junior. We was mischievous. I was mischievous when I was younger, people. I really was, you know, but you learn as you get older.
Of course.
Alabama was a different place to grow up in. My hometown was different to grow up in. We would run around, me and my cousin, crazy as all get out, crazy. His name was Junior. Running around, we steal collard greens out of people's gardens.
Oh, Lord.
Steal them. You know, down there wasn't no big deal. People have gardens all over the place. We stealing collard greens out of somebody's garden. We see a car. Now, we got collard greens all in our arms. We see a car and we take off running. But while we running, we dropping collard greens along the way.
So y'all leaving the trail.
So we leaving the trail. So by the time we saw a car coming, we done ran onto somebody's porch and it got cuckabuds all on our clothes, all everywhere. But we still got them greens. So when the car passed, we get up and we run on to my mama's house and got cuckabuds and the trail still following us. My mama said, where y'all get them greens from? We was like, oh man, I hear on the truck just came to it. She was like, you're lying because y'all covered with cuckabuds. Boy, when I say we got a whooping,
Y'all got tore up.
We ain't stealing no more greens. I know that much. I don't care how good them greens were, but she cooked them anyway. Stole greens and cuckabuds and all. She cooked them. But we had a good time. I used to do some crazy stuff. Jump off the tree, throw rocks on the top of somebody's tin house, and then take off running.
It was all about
and
fun,
then they
right?
shooting at us. So it was it was crazy.
All right.
It was crazy. AJ, there's a picture of you and me somewhere when we were pregnant with Mickey and Courtney, when you and Tuck were visiting Greg Williams. They had us stand back to back and called us buckheads. Do you remember that? Girl, show me the picture. No, I don't remember nothing unless you got it in a video or a picture. I don't remember that. Nope, sure don't. Don't be telling somebody I remember anything. Nope, I don't remember that. If you ain't got a picture of it, nope, never happened.
I remember being really goofy, young, going out, hanging out, partying, drinking. It's snowing outside. I got on heels.
Oh, Lord.
I decided that I was going to just take off running in the snow and fell and just bust my knees up. I had on light colored pants. My pants was ruined. I was like, not thinking, just being silly. I mean, you couldn't do nothing but just laugh. Like, why in the world did I even do that? I don't even know.
Right.
It's crazy.
Absolutely crazy. But we used to do some dumb stuff. Brother said, what's your favorite funny movie scene? Well, shoot, it's so many.
Oh, that's a good question.
It's so many. Let's see. One of mine that I know is in Friday After Next. What's his name? What's the man's name? He dead now. He was sitting on the toilet.
Yeah. John Witherspoon.
Yes. That was a funny scene. I don't care what nobody say. Friday After Next, that was her. Y'all know it was. You got to go look back at it.
Yeah. Mine's Dodgeball. So there's a scene on Dodgeball where he said Harlem Nights funny.
But brother said Harlem Nights
fight scene. Okay, in the alley. Yes, I remember that. But on Dodgeball, there was a scene where he was talking to the girl who worked for the bank. So he's like, "You work for the bank. Bank works for me. So ipso facto, I'm your boss." The point is, he just you have to watch the movie Dodgeball,
right,
to get what I'm saying. But that right there was hilarious. The whole movie Dodgeball is funny. But there's some specifics that ring out that I could just like shoot them off like the back of my hand.
Right.
Recite them.
Hilarious. I'm trying to tell y'all. Yep. Brother said, what about Coming to America, the barbershop scene? Listen, Coming to America, period,
it's a
for
classic.
me was hilarious.
Yes,
that was that movie was funny to me.
Now on Coming to America, one of my favorite parts was when they were outside of the McDowell's and the guy pulled up with the curl and he had a shake and he threw it and he said, "Take care of that for me." They weren't even ready to catch it. The top came off, the shake busted out of the cup. That was hilarious. Take care of that for me.
But then when they sitting on the sofa, they all cool with the Jerry curls in their hair. So they get up from the sofa. Y'all know y'all used to wear them Jerry curls back in the. That's right. Y'all ruined somebody's cloth sofa. Let the soul glow. Y'all knew you had that big old
spot. Tearing folk couches.
You knew you did. Bridesmaid and the sink scene. Sink scene.
Yeah, Bridesmaid.
Bridesmaid was another good one too.
Yes, it was.
But we have so many funny movies, but that Soul Glow was just like, there you go, Pico. You already know. Let your soul glow.
Yes. Death at a Funeral was another one.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all know
the bathroom scene with Danny Glover.
Oh my Lord. Danny Glover was funny too.
Comedy.
Straight comedy. Think about all them funny movies. I love all of Red Fox. All of Red Fox. I don't care.
Throwback.
That's the throwback.
Yes.
Him and what was the lady that used to give him so much havoc? What was her name? I can't think her name. But then, if y'all can remember, even Geraldine with Flip Wilson. See, y'all might not be. You might be too young for that. You don't know nothing about that. But that Geraldine was something else. She actually started the darn Medea before Medea started Medea.
Yeah.
Why you playing?
Check that out.
So yeah, go back and look at some of Geraldine's and Flip Wilson skits.
Comedy, yeah.
I'm telling y'all,
Yeah.
that is hilarious. You know, we talking about comedy and comedians. I am just not a fan favorite of Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Kevin Hart when he first came out, but I just feel like in everything he does, he's the same person. So, I mean, and whether it's a movie, whether it's a skit, it's like, after a while, it's like, okay, you're the same guy.
Same person.
So,
I ain't no fan favorite. And he's coming here.
He's funny.
But I'm not going to see him.
He's been funny, but I just, I feel like he's the
yes, Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder.
Yes, Richard Pryor and the toy.
Yes.
Richard
Pryor was hilarious too.
Yes.
He was, and then when he got burned by that fire, that cigarette or whatever, he was even funnier too, because he had he was cracking up on his own self.
Yeah.
Telling stories about when he got burned.
Yep.
Red Foxconn.
If you want to get back on your feet, Miss Two Carpenter. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Oh, yep. Richard Pryor, Which Way Is Up?
Yep, classic.
I'm telling y'all,
yes,
we can go on it. That's what, but those old comedies, when we used to laugh so hard, so you could sit around and laugh with your parents with the Richard Pryors and with the Red Foxes.
Yeah.
It's like now comedy is not like.
It's not appropriate
for
certain ages.
It's not. It's a lot of cursing going on, and oh my Lord, not even the Nutty Professor. Is that the Nutty Professor when they were all fat sitting around the table?
Yes.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Boy, Hercules.
Yes.
That was hilarious. Sure. We can go on and on, but you all know you just gotta laugh. Once again, you gotta laugh to keep from crying, and you gotta cry, but you gotta laugh more than you cry.
That's for sure.
But it's just so many things that is happening around us. We try to laugh as much as we possibly can. So hopefully, real soon we're gonna have somebody to click on with us. Oh, yes. Girl, yes. I used to love Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin.
Okay.
I did. I used to love to watch them because I thought they were funny and hilarious too, especially that darn Jerry Lewis. He was crazy as all get out.
Yeah, he reminded me some of the stuff he did remind me of Jim Carrey a little bit.
Laughter does, brother. You're right. Yes. Laughter adds more beyond 7 years of your life. Yes. I mean, I think it adds 1,000 years to your life. Yes. Mentioning that, somebody said, I was reading, I read people, that if you can stand on your leg for 10 seconds, on one leg for 10 seconds, they said your lifespan will be longer.
How many times?
They didn't. They just said if you can stand. They didn't say how many times. They said if you can balance yourself on one leg for 10 seconds.
Okay.
That your lifespan is more than likely going to. I'm like, what you trying to say? I'm gonna die tomorrow? Like if I can't
sound like a new challenge to me.
Right.
I'm gonna do it on both legs.
Yeah.
Switch it up.
Yeah, switch it up and see. I mean, Google it. It's out there. It says if you can stand on one leg, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker was a classic. Yes, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yes,
it was. Yes. But then the scene from, I think once again, here go another scene. What's his name? Cat Williams was in when he was getting ready to get beat up by the dude and he was running around the car. And the guy was on the bicycle or whatever. Now I thought that scene was funny too. I laughed so hard because Cat Williams was afraid of old boy. God rest his soul, because I think he did gone to, not Cat Williams, but the other guy. But yeah, we gotta laugh more. We gotta do things more. It's just gotta be more excitement to our lives other than just complain about high gas prices,
sure.
Talking about we ain't got no tampons, not that I need them anyway. No Similac for our babies, so it's like we got to do more laughing. Funny scene next Friday. Pimp down, pimp in distress.
Yes.
I'm gonna say pimp down, pimp in distress, pimp down. That's his voice right there too. Cat Williams was crazy. And then who was that looked over and told me, you got knocked the F out?
Oh, yeah, that was AJ. I can't think of his last name. But yeah, he was a funny comedian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chris Tucker funny. Let me tell you who else it's just hard for me to get. I love comedy and I love laughing because
especially
it
when
is.
you've seen real
Yes.
comedy. Like when you've seen and heard real
Exactly.
comedy, it's hard for a lot of the newer people to stand up to that.
Yep, and I'm not crazy about the one from Louisville. He comes to Cincinnati, but he curses a lot too. I can't think of his name, but he's definitely from Louisville. He plays in a lot of movies. He played in some movies with some Tyler Perry movies, but I can't think of his name now. Got the beard, and he is from Louisville. I can't think of the man's name. Fairly young, probably our age, but I can't think of his name. I'll think of him in a minute. But I don't like him because I think he ain't. He just.
And you know, then you got
funny,
you got TV funny.
Yep.
You got talk TV show funny.
Yep.
And then you got those guys that actually can do stand up. Now Eddie Murphy.
Oh my Lord.
Is one who definitely
baby
can do stand up.
Michael Collier is funny too.
He is.
But Eddie Murphy. But when Eddie Murphy came out in that red leather suit,
yeah.
I was like, boy, if you don't take that thing and go take it off and tuck your, he wasn't even tucked.
He wasn't trying to.
I was like, what the Sam Hill? And then he came out in the blue one. I was like, okay, he must like leather. He gotta like leather. Did you seen Wesley Snipes lately? He look a mess.
Terrible.
I'm just saying.
Sad.
He look a mess. I mean, sorry, sidebar.
Yeah.
Sidebar.
Yeah. We're on happy times.
Yeah, man. He
don't look well.
Yeah, I agree, brother. I agree. Eddie Murphy is one of the goats.
Yes, he is.
He is. He was. He always will be.
And Martin.
Yep, him and Martin.
It's hard for a lot of people.
Yep.
You know, to try to get in that lane.
Have you seen the ladies that they had on the Martin Lawrence show? Like the
reunion.
Yeah,
no,
I haven't seen
check
it
that
yet.
out.
Yeah,
Has anybody seen it? Was it any good? You know, talk to us about that.
I said I was gonna watch it, but I haven't seen it yet. So
yeah,
I'm waiting to see how that goes, to see what happens.
I haven't heard anything
negative. Yeah, me either. I ain't heard nothing negative or positive about it either.
Yeah.
Maybe too many. Maybe they ain't watched it yet.
Hey, I got to find it now.
Yeah, I mean that's what I said.
I'm gonna need me a good laugh.
I'm gonna need me some laugh.
That's a classic
show. Gina.
Classic show.
Come on, watch your name, boy. Watch out that now. What's your name? Boy, Otis. Baby. Otis was hilarious. We had a police officer we used to call Otis. I'm not gonna say his name because he still looked like Otis. I'm not gonna tell who that is because he's still looking like Otis.
Hey, and it is what it is.
But it is what it is. You know, you got to do what you do. But with hopes that shortly we'll have somebody coming on,
yes,
talking about some comedy, or letting y'all, they're gonna share some jokes with you all because it's an event going on June 26th, right here in the city of Cincinnati, state of Ohio, at Artsville Studios over on Westfield Avenue. You don't want to miss it. Now it's gonna be hot outside, but we ain't worried about outdoors because you're gonna be inside.
That's right. You're gonna be where it's nice and cool.
Nice and cool. Come on in. You can, they got drinks. They might even have some food. So come on in there and check it out and get your laugh on. Brother said one of his favorites was Martin. Yes, honey, that Martin character was hilarious.
My favorite Martin character was probably that's a good one. I don't know. I like White Bill and or White Bob and all that. Jake Fry Jones too. Jake Fry Jones.
My favorite on Martin Lawrence was Brother Man from the fifth floor.
Yeah.
Brother Man from the fifth floor. That was my favorite.
He just was strolling to the apartment at any time.
Just come in through the window and go out through the window. You don't know where he coming from.
Right.
And all of a sudden, boom, he flying up. Oh my Lord. Dragonfly was another one. See, y'all don't know who we talking about. You might want to go and check them out.
I better check these shows out.
Tracy Morgan was funny too until he got hurt in that bus, that crash.
He was Hustle Man.
Yes.
When he's playing a kazoo.
Yep. He was funny until he got caught up in that crash. He was he's always been hilarious, but now he's kind of like, slowed down.
You had a
because you haven't seen him a lot. But he was good too. Those are all old school. I mean, new school comedians.
I don't know. You gotta bring it. Because some of these people that they're saying is funny, to me, it's just not funny.
Right.
You can do a funny skit, but doing a funny skit is totally different than doing an actual, stand-up set.
Right. And who is that? When they do these verses, now that's what they need to do. They need to do a comedy verses. That's what they need to do.
That would be a good idea.
You know, old school, new school. That's what they need to do. So whoever listens to this, y'all need to.
Y'all heard it here first. You heard it Wind Down Wednesday here at Tuck Radio. So comedy verses.
Yeah. So my thing is this. If it pops up, y'all know it was our idea.
Y'all know where it came from.
It's our idea. They ain't gonna send us no money, but it was our idea first.
You heard it here first, or here at Tuck Radio,
right here. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, that's what they need to do. All this singing and carrying on. Let's do some comedy. Yeah. The verses, the comedy verses.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey, Fire Marshal Bill, girl. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. With them teeth. Now, Bill Cosby used to be funny.
Yeah.
You know, bless him until they tarnished his reputation. God bless him. And they still going after the man. He can't even see. They still trying to get him. Oh, yeah, that would be a good one. Martin versus Steve Harvey. Who would win that show? Oh, what's the other one named? Bernie Mac, baby. Bernie Mac was one of my favorites, too. Yes. Yeah. Bernie Mac was one of my favorites. That man... it was Mike Epps. That's who I was trying to think about. I'm not a favorite of Mike Epps.
Yeah, nah. Mike Epps and Cat Williams, that would be
a good one. Yeah, that would be a good one. I'm telling you.
You got to bring your A game. You know what I mean?
You got to.
What about Martin and Eddie Murphy?
What about Phil Penn?
Hey, what up, Phil?
What about Phil Penn and Jabron Arnold? How about we do that comedy versus? How about we do that? Phil Penn versus Jabron Arnold. That's my brother right there. Hey Phil, we talking about some the
comedy verses.
We talking about comedy verses.
Who you want to see, Phil?
What's your favorite comedian? You know, what's your favorite part in the movie? You know, we're trying to laugh a little bit to keep from crying. You know, with all the bad stuff that's happening, we've been laughing a little bit over here, talking about the funny scenes, and I think we can do that. I think we got it. He got a challenge. We got a challenge. Jabron said he'll destroy you, Phil. What up with that?
We like a challenge.
We like a challenge. I tell you what, on June the 26th, how about we just start that off with a challenge? How about we do the Phil Penn and Jabron Arnold for 2 minutes on the stage? And let's see who's funnier. Let's see what happens. Phil, if he ain't working, come on over June 26th at the Artsville over in Madisonville. Let's make it happen. Yeah, Dave Chappelle versus look, Phil said, Phil calling you out now. Phil was like, ain't no way. Tell him, brother.
Chappelle and Eddie Murphy. That would be interesting.
That might not. Yeah, that would be pretty good. That would be a pretty good one. That would be pretty good though.
I just said Martin and Eddie just because, you know what I mean, the amount of time that they've been out here. You know, obviously one has been out a little bit longer than the other, but not 10 or 15 years.
But Eddie Murphy been out longer than Dave Chappelle though.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh Lord, we're not gonna. Oh Lord, who gonna slap who?
We ain't doing no slaps.
Who gonna slap who? We're not slapping nobody at the comedy show this time. No,
we're not doing it.
They ain't even.
That's a whole separate another.
Yeah,
that's the verses we don't want to participate.
That's a get back together verse. That's a makeup verse.
Right.
That would not be a comedian verse
at all.
But we have to have glass in between them two.
Yeah,
bulletproof
we found nothing funny about that one.
Yeah, bulletproof glass all in the middle of them. But I think, you know, verses would be good. A comedian verses would be good.
Yes, it would.
I like Michael Blacksman. I think he's a good one.
Mike Blacksman.
He keeps me rolling. But you know,
he's funny.
I'm not a comedian kind of person, but I do like comedy. I do like going to see comedy. I will be at the Artsville, people, June 26th. I need to see your face in the play.
That's right. Be in the building.
You know, I need to see your
Mother
Sucker. You know, he on this TV show now with him and his girlfriend trying to get together, but he like skanks. He like thoughts. Lord. You know, he loves himself some thoughts. But
he like them big too.
Yeah, he like old girl, but he was like, I cannot marry you. I cannot marry you. You know, and she was like, why? Because you're not a thought. You're not a thought.
Lord.
You know, so it's like
he is a mess.
He likes skanks, man. I'm telling you. You have to watch the show, and I just happened to be scrolling, and I saw it pop up. I can't even think of the name of it.
Lord. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
It was crazy.
He is crazy. At least he's honest though.
Yeah,
he's upfront with it.
He hurt her feelings.
Well, hey, he said I can't.
He said I can't.
He ain't play the game.
No,
you know,
he ain't play good. So
talk to me, y'all. I know y'all got some funny stories, a funny movie, a funny clip, something funny. We lightening the mode. we lightening the mood. It's just been a lot of dark and sad times here in the past few weeks. So we're just trying to switch it up, do something different, and bring the laughs.
You know, because my brother Phil always trying to call me Bruno Mars, and I'm good with that. You know, Bruno a bad boy. That's all I got to say. But I'm a bad girl while you're playing, so there is no comparison. But I also call him Homer Simpson. What you say about that? What you say? Don't play with me.
All right, Phil. We're waiting on it. We're waiting on it.
He ain't, you know, no. You know, he's always calling me Bruno Mars.
Mom's the word. Huh?
And I call him Homer Simpson. Don't play with me, because Phil know. You know,
when you play the dozen, you gotta be ready.
And I ain't no come back at you kind of person, but you know,
I got something for you.
I got something for you. You know, he calling me Bruno. I get it, you know, because the hair probably looked a little bit like Bruno's. It just ain't it's colorful as Bruno. But I'm like,
hilarious.
You know,
you ain't right. You ain't right for that, Phil.
Yeah, Phil talking about some Bruno.
That's
I said Homer.
Hey,
what up, Homer?
Wait, hey, give me Bruno pockets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll take it. At least we know who Bruno is.
Right.
You know, we still trying to get Homer Simpson, trying to figure out who he is and where he came from.
He retired. He retired a long
gone
time
somewhere
ago.
else, you know. But it's all good. So we do what it do right here on Wind Down Wednesdays. We trying to laugh a little bit. We trying to bring some laughter to you. Oh yeah, my bad, brother. I ain't no comedian, but you know we are talking about funny things tonight.
Hey,
we're trying to make
anything
folks
for us
laugh.
to bring a laugh to bring a laugh to you guys. And you guys to bring a laugh to us. Hey, we receive it today.
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell y'all, you know, in case you don't know who Phil is, I know if you ever saw him and you see him and you put his face next to Homer Simpson, you gonna fall out laughing. Because they do almost look alike. Phil, I'm just saying. My bad. I love you too. I love you to death, brother. But you already know what time it is. Don't talk about me, because I'm gonna come back at you too. I ain't got no jokes, you know, but hilarious. I ain't got no jokes, but
that was a good one.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you did your thing on that.
I ain't no jokester, but I got, you know, I can come back with you on a little bit of something. So you'll probably get me more than I get you, but you know, it's but you gonna get. I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna get something. You know, I ain't gonna just walk out empty-handed. Tell you that.
Yeah.
So I'm good with all that. But so we're talking about laughing. What's funny to you? Your favorite shows? Your favorite comedian?
We like to add joy and laughter. We're adding years to our life right now.
Adding many years.
So join us. Yes.
Adding many years to our lives. Brother said, I thought that the mayor of Louisville getting punched in the face was funny. Boy, did y'all see that? If you did not see that,
hey,
go Google it. Go Google it. Because I'm going to tell y'all, that was hilarious.
If you want a good laugh, you having a bad day.
Look at that video.
Look that up.
Matter of fact, I might even get it and post it. Because I'm telling y'all, that was hilarious. Out of nowhere. I'm going to tell you what's another funny one. Was when our Mayor Mallory tried to throw the baseball.
She can't even get it all out.
He tried to throw the baseball to home plate, and I don't know where it went, somewhere over to somewhere. Like, where is he throwing it to?
Is he blind?
Oh my Lord!
What's going on?
That, and then to have it on national TV, that was probably one of the worst.
You can play it over and over and over.
Oh, I'm gonna post that too. Wait till I find that. I'm gonna post that too, because we are gonna laugh. Something to make you laugh, to brighten up your day, because you know we've had some storms around here. You know, the wind has been blowing. There are people electricity out. But you know, we're gonna do, boy, when I say he threw that ball way left, you know, it's almost like Beyonce say, to the left. He was like right-handed. Y'all know how that go. You're supposed to throw the ball to the plate, straight up there. He threw the ball over to the left. I'm like,
he went this way, and we're going this way.
This way. He threw it to the dugout. I'm like, what? But now that was funny. But when that mayor got punched in Louisville, baby, I'm gonna post both of them. I'm telling y'all. You gotta laugh to keep from crying.
For sure.
And that's what we are doing.
Yes.
So if you all aren't doing anything on June 26th, come on out to Artsville. I'm telling you.
You can pay at the door or you can buy in advance. It's totally up to you.
Listen, bring your tissue. That's all I know. If we might have some there at the front waiting on you. So you make sure you grab you some Kleenex
Yes.
because you will be laughing the whole entire time.
Come laugh your tail off.
Yes,
for sure.
and make sure you tell all the deacons, missionary saints, and friends,
yes,
that June 26th is going down at Artsville,
yes.
because
that's the place to be.
That's the place to be, because we're gonna laugh, honey. I'm trying to tell you now, if you want to laugh, and we are recommending that you do laugh, because it don't get no funnier than that. Lord Jesus, brother said he done watched that video.
Lord,
I'm telling y'all, go watch that video.
You gonna
it's
be like,
out there.
Is he blind? Like he can't see where the ball supposed to be going? What's going on?
Go watch that video of Mary Mallory. But I'm telling y'all right now, I'm posting it. I don't care. Down. I'm posting it, and you all are going there. I'm like, what the saying? He was standing. He stood there like, okay, next, and they didn't know what to do. They just came on out. Thank you.
Because it knocks a pause in you. Because you're not prepared mentally. You weren't ready for that.
You weren't ready for that, because you
know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, because a kid can throw the ball straight, because that's all you're doing, throwing it from the mound to the catcher.
And you would think somebody with more experience.
From the mound to the catcher. When I say hilarious, that was hilarious. I'm like, he threw it. That just
and with confidence.
Yes.
Like I'm throwing it in the right place.
And then another one to watch. I'm gonna post all of them. 50 Cent did the same thing. So you wonder Mary Mallory and 50 Cent was at the same location.
I think they might have had the same trainer.
They had to tell something, because when I say they both threw it to the left. I mean, it was funny.
Who's over there?
Who is over there? The bullpen, because that's where they was throwing it at, the dugout. I'm telling you, y'all look it up. Look up Mary Mallory, Cincinnati, Ohio, and look at 50 Cent when they both threw the baseball, and they were supposed to be throwing it to home plate. They threw it to the dugout. And make sure you look at that mayor from Louisville. Now we ain't condoning nobody to go hit nobody. We're not doing
Definitely
that.
Not.
But the fact of the matter,
we can laugh at it.
It was funny.
We definitely laugh.
It was funny. So Google it, look at it. It was hilarious.
Look at it and keep looking at it. Look at it a couple times.
Facebook might be mad at me, but they shouldn't have posted it in the first place. Y'all know how it is. TMZ and everybody and their mama.
Right.
Posting it. It's all over. Once it's on the internet, it's a wrap.
It's done.
It's a wrap. Yes. Once it hit it, it's done. You can't take it back. Try to take it down and erase it, because somebody else has grabbed it by now. It's gone. It's gone throughout the universe.
Yeah.
So look at that, check it out, pay attention to it, and get your laugh on.
Oh yes, for sure.
I'm trying to tell y'all, there's nothing like laughter.
You remember comedy shows? I mean, you remember BET used to have BET. Come 7 days a week, get your laugh on. I miss shows like that. Comic View. That's what it was. Comic View. Yes,
they just don't have them no more.
They don't. Everything is just so negative, and so they call it reality TV, but it's scripted and it's a mess.
It is.
So we need more laughs.
Yeah, we do. We need. They need
Comic View.
They need to bring Comic View back.
Yes.
What's the one with Shanae? Was that Martin too?
Yes. Yes, it was.
And then there was another one. Oh shoot! Where all the comedians was on, and she's older now. They were all on the one show.
I even watched Benny Hill.
Oh Lord Jesus! See, some people too.
Y'all telling my real true age here. Benny Hill was hilarious.
Yes, the Jamie Foxx show.
Oh, for sure. The Jamie Foxx show is hilarious.
What's the all the brothers, the Wayans brothers?
The Wayans brothers. That show was
that show was funny.
And they had Pops on there.
Yes, they did.
John Witherspoon on there.
Yep, they did. They did.
That's a classic show.
That's a classic show too. I mean, they all was funny. All of this one show, everybody on there was a comedian. It was like everybody was Jamal. Yeah, they had Malcolm Jamal Warner on there, and they had some other people in there. When I say, but In Living Color was funny too.
Yes, it was, and it was a startup for a lot of comedians.
It was. Sanford and Son.
Oh yeah,
baby, Sanford and Son was funny. Red Fox is just hilarious. The Cosby Show was funny.
Yeah,
all of them were just like. But see, these are old shows. It's like now, what do we have now?
Classics. We don't have that no more.
What do we have now?
We don't. We have stupid, goofy stuff that's on TikToks and
Yeah.
and Instagram, but
We
it's
have
not
no
actually like a
shows.
30-minute show or hour show.
That's the show I'm talking about. Living
Living
Single.
Single, yes.
They don't have anything like these shows on anymore to make us laugh, to bring laughter.
And it had a valid
Yep.
point to it. Like it was relatable. Like
Yep.
there were things happening and that you could relate to.
Family Matters.
Yes.
But then when they have these shows on, what's the show they just took off on ABC? It's no longer on anymore.
Is it a family show?
It was a family show, but it wasn't funny. Larry Fishburne was on there. Blackish. That's not. It
wasn't funny, but it was a great show.
It was a great show, but it wasn't funny. But we don't have any more comedy shows that they're showing on TV anymore. Not on BT, not on VH1.
Yeah.
None of these.
Not just like really relatable that you can have a good laugh at. Everything's so serious or everything's about a debate or something like that.
Or some negative crap. It's like, where's the laughter?
Fighting, wrestling with each other.
Oh my Lord. Three's Company was hilarious.
Yes. John Ritter
was
a fool.
Yep, John Golden Girls. They still not see. They show the Golden Girls.
They do reruns of some of these shows.
They show the Golden Girls come on every night at 10 o'clock. 10, 11 o'clock. You can count on the Golden Girls to come on Lifetime.
Okay.
Hallmark. One of them channels, but they are on every night, the Golden Girls. Because Betty
White.
Girl.
Yeah, and it was some subtle stuff that you have to really pay attention.
Oh, you have to pay
when you're watching that show.
Yes.
But it will have you cracking up.
I mean, falling out laughing. I used to love to watch them too. Lucille Ball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All of them shows, but they just don't have that anymore.
Yeah, they don't.
It's like too much negative stuff
going
on.
Our greats, there's really nobody to take over the baton.
Exactly.
We got a lot of comedians that are funny. We got a lot of comedians that do stand up, but we don't have any that actually do like shows.
Yep. I love Lucy. Yep. George Jefferson, the Jefferson Family.
Oh, yes.
Those were good. 227.
Oh,
that was
my
good.
favorite. That was my favorite.
We can keep going on and on about these old shows.
Yes.
In case y'all don't understand, y'all got to get old enough to know. But those were shows that was just like unbelievably funny.
And they had value to them. They meant something to you.
They had substance.
Relatable. Yeah, it was some character that you could relate to in each of these shows.
And it was like true stories that they were telling, but it was hilarious. It was like reality, but it was funny.
Yes.
Hilarious. I mean, you just fall out. You couldn't do nothing but laugh. So it's like, where are those at?
Yeah. I don't know. I wish they would bring
somebody need to bring something back.
Maybe it'll start with the verses that we talked about. Maybe it'll start with the comedy verse.
Pick up the comedy verses.
Yeah, somebody pick it up.
And do it. Because that would be even if somebody went out to like what's the place and do a verses out at the Funny Bone. Maybe they can grab somebody and come in, let's do a verses at the Funny Bone, so and so versus so and so at the Funny Bone,
right.
So I mean,
start small, make it big,
brother. How about you go out to the Funny Bone and you tell them that's your idea and bring in somebody.
Or we create our own platform.
Well, it's always good
to network.
Yes,
for sure.
And if you got to put them on that platform, go on and bring them out there.
For sure.
And let them know we doing the verses at the Funny Bone. It was brother's idea. How about that? Let's make that happen.
We start small and end up big because we need laughter in life.
We do.
And we, we talk on camera, we talk off camera, and we're always trying to find some positive things to laugh about because there's so many things to cry about.
It is.
And so we want laughter to supersede the sadness that's happening in the world today.
Yep. And we need you all's help though. We can't do it by ourselves. We need you all's help. It's like, so if we do, and the brother decide to do that with Funny Bone, let's make it happen. Let's make Cincinnati be one of the first cities to make that happen at, to make it happen in, how they do it. And, you can have an audience, but you can still go live on Facebook and all that other stuff. And, let's do it that way. I can tell you what, it will be hilarious. For sure. Laughter is so much. It's very important. You're right, brother. It's important and it's good for the soul.
Put it at the top of your list.
Please put it at the top of your list.
Thanking God for waking you up and then laughing next.
The next. I mean, there are many times that I have laughed and I was crying, laughing. I mean, literally, we were in Houston and this girl was trying to show people her boyfriend. So we was all sitting around the jacuzzi. You know, it was all girls, and we was sitting around the jacuzzi. And she was showing people, you know, we were sitting on the edge. So you sit on the edge and your feet can touch one of the rims in the water, you know, because you can sit down there too. So we sitting up here and our feet is down there, and then you can step further down and you be in the jacuzzi or whatever. So we all sitting, laughing, having a good time. And she wanted to show everybody her boyfriend. So somebody on the other side of the jacuzzi said, oh, let me see him. I want to see him.
Uh-oh.
So she was like, okay. So one of the girls was sitting over there and she was like, okay, now be careful. She was like, I got this. And no sooner than she
said,
stepped,
I got this.
baby, she went face first down. She walked like she was Peter about to walk on water. But she found out that her faith had her sinking further. And then she falling in the water head first. That weave didn't come off though. That weave did not come off her head.
The phone damage.
Baby, she had the phone up in the air, and somebody else was like, well, I got the phone. And then somebody said, well, stand up. She was like, I can swim. Well, yeah, you can swim if you ain't doing nothing standing up. I laughed so hard that night until my side was absolutely positively hurting. I went to bed laughing, you know, and I was sending memes back like she thought she was Peter walking on water. I mean, you name it, I was sending memes back. But
you know,
when I say funny,
that's hilarious because it's a total separate thing, but it takes me back to how they did Manny Pacquiao when he got knocked out, and how quick the memes came. And they had that man laying on Sertas.
Baby.
They had him laying on buildings. They had this man laying everywhere. And it was, you talking about hilarious. That was funny.
Now, see, that's the problem with the internet.
There's no chill.
None.
It's
because
over.
They will get you. They will get you. Do you hear me? Don't do nothing funny because internet is going to hit you hard in the mouth with it, and you ain't gonna never live it down.
Yeah, they go wrong.
Never live it down.
And
Michael
it's gonna
Jordan,
be 10 or 15 years later, but they'll bring it back up.
Because Michael Jordan's still crying on social media. He's still crying.
Man, that was funny as well.
I'm like, they are crazy. They are crazy. But y'all know, y'all already know. You know what time it is. You know what we do. You know how we do it, and where, when, and why. You know, thanks for tuning in.
Definitely.
Thanks for watching.
And if you didn't get to watch this from the beginning, you know you can always play it back on Facebook or on YouTube.
Yes.
You can wind it back. Have a gathering with friends, share it with friends. You know, repost the things of that sort. We in the city of Cincinnati, state of Ohio, but we have global listeners. So anytime you guys have a thought, a comment, or want to talk about something, shoot it to the inbox. Wind Down Wednesday, either on Facebook. Or our personal inboxes. We like to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk
about it.
Yes.
But you know, we come to the end of the piece of the show, but we got to let you know it is time to go. But before we go, we're going to give you a couple of words.
Yeah, but before we get to our positive thoughts, I just want to say June 26th here in Cincinnati, Ohio. If you are here, come out to Artsville. We'll post it on the Wind Down Wednesday page so you guys can have all the information. But come laugh. Come have a good time. Bring family, bring friends, because life is really short. And so, yeah, it's a must. So my positive quote is, life is short, time is short, and we never know when it's our time. So let's laugh it out.
Live, laugh, and love, honey, as much as you can. Because like sis said, tomorrow ain't promised. But you know you can laugh. And go back and think about some funny crap that happened in your life. Think about a funny movie. Think about something that happened when you was young, when you was old, all of that stuff, and just laugh about it. Because a lot of times we can be looking in the mirror and we think about something, we just bust out laughing.
That's for sure.
And then you can be walking around somewhere and you can just bust out laughing. People may think you crazy, but they don't have a clue that the happiness is on the inside and you are showing it on the outside. So make sure whatever you do, you keep the positive in, positive out. And guess what? Y'all know me. It's always better to give than it is to receive.
We'll see you
and
guys.
We'll see you later. See you on June 26th. How about that? Later, Gators.